Hello students, secondary to chemistry. Now we are still in unit 3. This lesson is about the molecular orbital theory, which is the last theory discussing the covalent bonds. This theory states that not only the outer orbitals and overlap to form bonds as in the case of the valence bond theory, but this theory, molecular orbital theory, stated that all orbitals of the two bonded atoms overlap to form molecular orbitals. So molecular orbital theory stated that the molecule is considered as one unit or a big atom with a multi-nuclei in which all the atomic orbitals of the combined atoms are mixed or overlapping or hybridized to form molecular orbitals. And here is a comparison between the valence bond theory and the molecular orbital theory. This is according to the valence bond theory, only the valence orbitals overlap, but here all orbitals of the two bonded atoms overlapping. Now the physical, the last chemical bond is called coordinate bond. Coordinate bond. This bond, a type of covalent bond in which electron pair of the bond is donated by one atom. This atom is called the donor, and the other atom doesn't share but accept or take or gain because it has vacant orbitals. For example, here hydrogen ion doesn't contain any electron. Its outermost orbital is vacant. It is a hydrogen ion. In water, oxygen atom has two lone pair of electrons. Oxygen atom can donate one of the two lone pair of electrons to the hydrogen ion, forming this ion, which is called hydronium ion. Okay. So the bond formed between oxygen atom and hydrogen ion is a coordinate bond. Here, this is another example: hydrogen ion with ammonia molecule. Nitrogen atom of ammonia contains two lone pair of electrons. The two electrons of nitrogen atom can be donated to the hydrogen ion. So hydrogen ion is an acceptor, and ammonia, nitrogen of the ammonia, is the donor, giving its lone pair of electrons, forming an ion called ammonium ion. The bond between nitrogen and this ion is a coordinate bond. This coordinate bond is shared by two atoms. One of them donates electrons and the other accepts electrons because it has vacant orbitals, such as hydrogen ion, and the nitrogen atom contains lone pair of electrons. This is the covalent bond. Now the physical bonds. Physical bonds may be metallic bond and hydrogen bond. The hydrogen bond is a bond formed between hydrogen atom, which binds by polar bond like nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, hydrogen, fluorine. Any hydrogen atom linked with an atom of high electronegativity. The formed bond is called hydrogen bond. For example, between water molecules, this is a hydrogen bond. This is hydrogen molecule, water molecule, water molecule, water molecule, and so on. And this bond is the hydrogen bond. Hydrogen is linked to oxygen atom. This bond is a polar covalent bond, at which hydrogen has partial positive charge and oxygen has a partial negative charge. This bond links the molecules together. This bond is the cause of having 100 Celsius boiling point for water. Without this hydrogen bond, water will not boil at 100 degrees Celsius. The boiling point will be low. And so the physical properties of water is affected by the hydrogen bond. So the hydrogen bond is a type of the physical bonds. Also, there is another bond called the metallic bond. This bond also affects the physical properties of the metal. The physical properties of the metal is the rigidity of the metal, the conduction of electricity of the metal. These properties are called physical properties of the metal. The metallic bond is produced from the electron cloud of the associated outermost valency electrons, which decreases the repulsive force between the positive metal ion and the crystal lattice. How? This is an imagination for the metallic bond. This is a piece of sodium, for example. In the outermost energy level of sodium atom, there is only one electron. Each atom of sodium contains one free electron in the outermost energy level. So these electrons together are called electron cloud or sea of electrons. These electrons are attracted to all of the ions of sodium. This is the reason of attraction between the ions. So the sodium is a solid because of the presence of the sea of electrons. The electrons are not placed in one place. They are called delocalized electrons. And these electrons is the reason of conduction of sodium for electricity. These electrons are the cause of being solid. Okay. If as in some other metals, there are two electrons in the outermost energy level, such as magnesium or calcium. The sea of electrons will be more and more than in case of sodium. As the number of outermost energy levels electrons increases, the substance will be more rigid. Its conduction of electricity will be more. So the strength of the metallic bond, the strength of the metallic bond depends on the number of the outermost electrons. In case of aluminium atom has 3 electrons in the outermost energy level. So aluminium will be more rigid than magnesium, and magnesium will be more rigid than sodium. And also the conduction of electricity by aluminium is greater than the conduction in the case of magnesium, which in turn stronger than the conduction of electricity by sodium. So all the properties of the metal depends on the metallic bond and depends on the number of the electrons sharing in the formation of the metallic bond.